I like to be really upfront and honest, so September sucks. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my third month on Airbnb and I like to be really upfront and honest, so September sucks. I don't know how to get through this video without progressively getting angrier and angrier, but I'm gonna try to remain as positive and as lighthearted as possible. But September really plucked my nerves. So as always, I'm going to go through my expenses first. But if you've been following along on my journey for Airbnb, this is my third month. I got a house in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It is a 1-bedroom cabin and it has a very, very big deck as well. I kind of like to call it a tree house because there's a tree literally in the middle of the deck coming out of the deck. It's really, really cool. I love it, but I have some bad news, y'all. So I'm gonna save the worst. So let's do the expenses first. My mortgage is, I have my piece of paper right here, you guys, $1,496.47. I had a lot of you guys asking from my previous videos, my two past previous videos, why didn't you include mortgage? Why didn't you include mortgage? My lender actually gave us 2 months free. I mean, is it really free? Because I did have to put a very big down payment down on the house, so is it really free? Who cares? I didn't have to pay for it, but this month I did, so of course it took a good chunk out of my gross. So we get that passed. That's for everybody who's happy. $1,496.47. My Wi-Fi was more money this time, but I think I'm gonna be getting rid of some packages on my Wi-Fi. So that was $90.76. It is extremely hard to get good, fast and affordable Wi-Fi in the mountains because of course there's not that much going on up in the mountains. So I don't know if that's expensive for you guys, but it is just Wi-Fi. Previously I was paying for cable TV, but I never got the cable box installed, so I cut the charges on that. So we'll see if my bill goes down a little bit more, but it was $90.76. Next, electricity. We are sitting at $114. I don't know if that's a lot of money. It doesn't seem too much for me. 114 seems pretty decent. Not a big deal. So those are like my regular expenses. Let's get into like my whole operation. So I actually had mice. I had a mice infestation. And I am not holding it up very well with how I feel on the inside, but I am trying to combat the whole thing. So I got an exterminator to come through and it cost me $149 for him to come and spray, set traps. I had a renter actually say, hey, we just saw a mouse run across from the refrigerator to under the couch. So I had to get an exterminator as soon as possible after they left. He actually told me the day he was leaving, he said it's not a big deal. I know you're up in the mountains, you know, keeping critters out of your house when you live in the mountains. Like, y'all, we are literally 7 minutes away from the national park. Like, you drive 7 minutes down the street and you will hit the sign that says, welcome to the Smoky Mountain National Park. So it's very hard keeping critters out. I feel like I'm always getting notifications that there are bears at someone's rental off of their Ring app because I'm a part of that group. So it's really hard. You either have bears coming for you, you have the mice coming for you, you have the centipedes coming for you. It's really hard. It's very hard maintenance. So I'm not surprised, but I just don't know if other people are going to be as nice about seeing the mice. So I had someone come and do that. The next thing was that I was supposed to have my maids check all the traps. Every time they come and clean, check the traps. And they didn't. And of course, I have another renter who came in and said, hey, just want to let you know we found a mouse in the trap. We got rid of it. We're from, you know, the mountains in Pennsylvania, I think he said. He was like, trust me, it's hard keeping the critters out, even for us. He's like, it's that time of the year. He was like, don't worry about it. But the thing he said was that there was a little bit of a smell because I guess the mouse had been there for a little bit. I am like bearing my heart to you guys. Like, I am distraught on like this whole situation because I don't like killing animals. It gets me. I hate this. but also I hate this for my business. Everybody has been super, super relaxed about it. I just want my maids to pick up on that slack. You need to be checking all the traps because we can't have that happening again. You guys want real? Here's real. I don't have any lawn care. I don't have any maintenance right now, but I do have mice, so I'm sorry. We're working on it. And the most infuriating thing, even more infuriating than the mice, is that I had a maid not come to clean the house after someone stayed there. She did not come to clean, and I trusted that they would come there, and I went off to have fun with my friends, and I didn't, you know, check back at like 3. Which I feel like I shouldn't. Like, I should not be on my maid's butts about it, because you get notifications. You get like 3 notifications that you're supposed to come clean when someone checks out. Like, what are we doing the app for if no one is going to come do it? I don't understand. We set up these systems for a reason. I shouldn't have to micromanage you. But she ended up not coming. I went out with my friends, so I was not on my phone all day. I was at an amusement park. So could I really be blamed? Could I be blamed? Let me know down below if I should have been blamed for not micromanaging someone to come clean when they were late or not there. I mean, I was riding roller coasters all day. I'm not gonna have my phone in my hand. So the only notification I got was when I got off of a roller coaster, someone was at my door and they were trying to get in with the lock. So I'm pretty nosy. I always click on who's there to see who it is, just to, you know, make sure that nobody is trying to break into my my house. And it was my actual renter trying to get in. They got in and then they left. It looked like they put down their bags and then they left as soon as possible. And I was like, oh my God, I never got a notification about anybody coming before this. And it was about 4:16 p.m. that they arrived, and check-in is at 4 p.m. And I was rushing, trying to get in contact with my maids. Finally, I got in contact with, you know, the actual head boss of the maid company that I use. And she was like, I wish you had told me sooner. And I'm like, I shouldn't have to tell you sooner. The renters did not even bother contacting me. They actually took pictures and took it straight to the Airbnb customer service desk people, and they contacted me. No one ever talked to me except for the Airbnb people, which means these people were pissed. Rightfully so. However, if you had just waited an hour, someone would have been out there cleaning it for you. I feel like I wouldn't have done that. Like, if this is my vacation, then I'm gonna be like, hey, it's not clean. We're gonna set our bags down and we're gonna go out and get something to eat. I'd be like, cool, that's what I would do. But they were like really pissed, contacted and left. It had to be very annoying for them, so I believe it. However, I was so distraught that that happened with my maid. So I professionally told her how I felt, my maid how I felt, and that should never happen. If someone's checking out, then a maid needs to be there no later than 2 hours, 3 hours after someone has checked out. Like, no one should be coming at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. to clean my Airbnb when someone's checking in at 4 p.m. Like, that's just unacceptable. It's very bad time management. I was so mad, but I did not want it to ruin my days with my friends, because I don't really get to spend a lot of times with such a big group of friends because everybody's working. So I'm at Busch Gardens on my phone, making phone calls, trying to get in touch with people, trying to keep Airbnb up to date, trying to get in contact with my renter about it. It took me about maybe an hour or so to fix it in between walking and stuff. Very long explanation, but you guys want the truth, right? You want the truth. You want to know what are the good, what is the bad, and this is the bad. This is what happens when you do open up a business, or you're in the rental business, you're in the customer service business, and this is like a very sucky reality, but in the long game of it, you hope that it pays off. And although I am super, super, super mad, is what's getting me. So I lost out on $807 because Airbnb canceled my reservation with those people. No one left a review. However, I did lose Superhost because of this. I was up for Superhost in October, and I lost it because of that. So that also makes me pissed off. But it is what it is. We're gonna do better next time. I'm gonna be on my maid's buttholes every single time now, because that was uncalled for, in my opinion. Now, I am sitting now at 50% occupancy rate for September. September in general was going to be a very slow month, and I kind of already knew that going into it, but I was fine with it because I was going to actually get a lot of money, even though my occupancy rate was kind of low in September. Losing out on that $807 definitely ruined that for me. So I'm still, September was not a good thing. I also did not get charged my maid fees for my maid coming to clean my Airbnb after the people canceled their stay. She said, we're not going to charge you, and I was like, that's the least you could do. Now, am I going to fire my maids? No, this was a one-time thing, hopefully. I am all about forgiveness. I am all about, you know, rectifying yourself, and I know that you'll do better next time. In total, I am not being charged that $100 for my maids having cleaned my Airbnb for that one time that the person canceled. So my maid fees are sitting at $500 for the month. So I got one free cleaning. That leaves me with a gross total of $2,896. If that $807 was not deducted, I would have made $3,703. Do you see my frustration? That's besides the point. It didn't happen. It is past. It's in the past. We're gonna move forward. My expenses for the month was $2,349.76. If you do the math, I did not make a lot of profit from September because of this whole freaking ordeal. I made a net profit of $546.24. Am I mad? Yes. Will I persevere? Yes. I am going to let September go. It happened. It's done. It's a learning opportunity. It's just because bad things happen doesn't mean that it's a bad business or it's a bad life. Now, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I have recently been doing a monthly goal list. So 5 to 6 goals that I put on every Instagram post. And I ask you guys, how's your month's going for your monthly goals? I think you should do monthly goals because it helps you get to your yearly bigger goals. So if you guys want to follow along on my monthly goals updates up there, then go ahead and follow me on Let's Jazz It Up 2 on Instagram. And also, if you guys want to talk to me about Airbnb, if you want to learn how to get into the business or what you should look for, or just have a mentor in me about how to deal with situations or start your own business, you can sign up for my mentoring live sessions for your business or life on my website, and I'll put it up here. There's reviews up there. I tell you a little bit about what I do, and you can book a session with me and we can hold each other accountable. It's one of my favorite things to do. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. How were your September goals? Did you accomplish everything you wanted? And I will see you guys in my October update for Airbnb. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.